Hi there folks, my name's NovaWrap and welcome to the NovaWrap, your one-stop location for your simulation release news and goings on from the week that was. So here we are for another exciting episode on Sunday the 15th of April 2018, and we are going to jump straight into it with a product that has the price tag that I always love to see for the community is free, and that is for the Boeing 737 Ultimate. So this is from a team of X-Plane community, very passionate X-Plane community members, and they sort of figured out that the default 737-800 that's in X-Plane, while it is very good, could do with a bit of extra work and could maybe have some new variants added. Now, there is a Zebo mod that's been around for a while and a few other mods for the default 737 that work really, really well and do improve it, but these guys are actually wanting to take it to a whole new level by adding in two full new variations, including the 737-700 and the 900 extended range variant. Now, that alone is a huge task, but on top of that, they're doing fully functional FMCs, full updated interiors of the aircraft, full SATCOM antennas, functioning doors, cargo holds, cargo variants. They're doing the working tablet, and they're also doing the working heads-up display as well. Like, these guys are going absolutely insane with the amount of stuff they want to add into this. And the reason why we're bringing this one to you guys today, guys, is the fact that they've gone into an open beta. So as I said, this is all being done for free. This is payware quality and being released to the community for free, which is always outstanding, and we're always really grateful for quality developers that choose to do this. So these guys have just released the 737-900 extended range variant, which is the first one they've been working on. They've released that into an open beta. So it's been in a closed alpha and a closed beta for some time now, but it has now become available as a full open beta to the community. So a couple of things that they've included with this current release is that it does have a full set of LED lights, full 3D interior, including the cockpit and the main cabin as well. Custom cockpit textures just for this variant, and not just relying on aliasing stuff. Full chart and checklist viewer, and full integration with the Zebo mods for this default 737, as well as a whole heap of other features and general bug fixtures as well. So yeah, really cool, really exciting. This thing looks amazing. So for those of you who do love your tube liners and you're looking at giving X-Plane a go, this might be one that you want to grab. And as I said, this is insanely good quality and detail. And as I said before, this is a beta, this is not a finished product, but already, like, you'd be able to sell this. This is just looking insane. So yes, if you do want to pick this one up, this one is available free, available from the xplane.org website, and there is also a dedicated developer forum there as well. So I do encourage you to read that and see some of the excitable stuff that they actually got coming forward, including a full EFB as well, different configurations, including split scimitar version of the 800 they're planning as well. So just so much stuff is going to be in this, and I'm really surprised that they brought it to a release already. Like, this project was only announced about 6 months ago, so they've already come so far in this time already and looking amazing. So yes, if you do want to check it out, it's not going to cost you anything. Check it out over at xplane.org, available now. Alrighty, moving out of X-Plane and moving into the world of Prepared version 4. So the guys over at SimWings have updated the first of their Canary Islands series of airports by updating El Hierro to its professional standard, which of course in Aerosoft terms basically means that it's available for Prepared version 4 only. This comes up, essentially it's just it's essentially just a rework and an update of the previous version to actually bring it out in line with a version with the prepared version 4 SDK and the sort of the quirks and changes that does from relation to the old ESP sims. But it does do a little bit of updating for the area, so it does update a couple of buildings at the airport and the surrounding area. Does take full advantage of the prepared add-on XML procedure. It does include an updated mesh and updated elevation model, and the mesh is compliant with 5-meter resolution. Full rework of the ground layout as well, and so some updated imaging, as I said, and updated layouts and updated buildings. So yeah, it definitely, they have gone and put a few extra things in here. So this upgrade is going to be kind of worth it. It does have full update of the lighting system and night textures as well, include fully implementation of the dynamic lighting and dynamic apron traffic as well. So of course all the goodies that we love to see in prepared version 4. So this one is available if you are so this is coming in for new users. So this one's coming in at $21 US, which is actually it's a very reasonable price for the SimWings content, that's for sure. Or alternatively, if you are a previous owner of the El Hero X for the normal ESP platforms, you can log in and get a discounted upgrade price. Just log in through your same retailer. So if you do want to grab this one, pick this one up, available now from aerosoft.com or available from your favorite flight sim retailer, available now. In another release from the Aerosoft stables, we saw the release of their rendition of the Douglas DC-8. Now, this is a very iconic sort of jetliner. Very much one of the very earliest jetliners that actually essentially really made. And as it likes to think of itself, and a lot of people who are fans of the aircraft like to think of it, is what made air travel affordable for the everyday person. So by actually giving it the chance to actually get on first the tube of the tube liner sort of really fits with the fact that you do get a lot of people being crammed into a small tin can in the sky. But that is not to deride it from the fact that it was very much a record-breaking aircraft and a beautiful aircraft for a few other things as well as getting some very interesting nicknames over the years, including Old Smoky because of its very early jet engines that it was powered by. Now, there was no such things as GPS navigations, FADEX, FMSs, or CDUs in this system. This was all of the old style of navigation, so very much crossing the analog digital era, as it were, in aviation. So this is a simulation of the 50 series of the DC-8 passenger airliner, including a very high detailed 3D model of the exterior as well as the interior of the virtual cockpit and the various positions of the command crew. Because don't forget, this was back in the day when a command crew included a pilot, a first officer, and a flight engineer as well. You didn't have all these shiny computers to do stuff like that. That was for sure. It was math, and it was pencil and paper and math and calculators. That's what this was. This is at the moment, this is an exclusive release to prepared version 4, so it does take full advantage of the visual rain effects that can be delivered via the True Glass technology licensed from TFDI, as well as a full upgrade, a full dynamic lighting setup inside of the exterior and outside, full dedicated full high definition sound set from the guys over at Turbine Sound Studios. So you get those beautiful loud whines of those turbo turbos as they start. It's a very noisy aircraft for many years. It does have a basic radar corresponding to the era of the day as well, but it can and the navigation system is the old INS, so inertial navigation system, to require you to be manually inserted, but you can cheat a little bit and you can just load up a standard PLM file as well if you do that as well. But it does include a simulation, including the random drifting that INS was very much known to do. So yeah, it sounds like they've gone to a hell of a lot of detail for this one. Now, at the moment, as I said, this is an exclusive release for prepared version 4. However, the Aerosoft have noted that they will be releasing additional. They will be making it available for, it looks like, FSX and prepared version 3 at some point in the future. It looks like they're estimating in May at some point, but they will not be charging a separate fee, so that one price will get you the add-on for the whole package for all the sims, which I do appreciate from the guys over at Aerosoft. I do appreciate that. So if you are wanting to get and test your navigation skills and climb aboard something that is definitely not a glass cockpit aircraft, you can pick this one up, coming in at just over $50 US, available now from Aerosoft's website or available from your favorite flight sim retailer, available now. In other ESP platform release news this week, we saw the guys over at RF Scenery Building come out with a new release. So this one, they've come with a release from Slovenia. So this is from Ljubljana Airport. I must have got that wrong. totally must have got that wrong. Anyway, apparently its previous name was Brink Airport. So approximately 7 kilometers from the village of Brink. This is the main hub and base airport for the Slovenian airline Adria Airways, so a small airline for that one. This airport was officially opened in 1963, so it was which was as a replacing an airfield nearby, which had operated since the earliest commercial flights in the region, and standard and normal scheduled flights began working starting in '64. So yeah, this airport moved on. It was later renamed after a Slovenian dissident, Jose Puknik. Yeah, so there's the subtitle of this name. So it's Ljubljana Jose Puknik Airport in Slovenia. That is one hell of a mouthful, and I apologise to all natives for getting that completely wrong. Anyway, into the CD release. So this one has come out from the RF Scenery Builder guys, which, yeah, they generally do some really high quality work, and this one looks like it's going to be no exception. We've got some really high detailed buildings have come through with this one. Very high detailed taxiways and apron markings have been included, as well as vehicle tracks for all the airport service vehicles as well. A lot of custom vehicles, custom lighting, and a custom set of terrain features all included with this one as well. Lighting is full dynamic lighting for use for prepared version 4 users. Otherwise, this is fully compatible across the ESP platform range, so FSX prepared 3 and 4, so fairly good one. It does also require SODE for the use of the jetways, not for the jetways, for the grass texturing for this one, so you do get animated grass for this one. Fully designed to be fully compatible with FTX or FTX Orbix FTX Global as well as a full dynamic season system for the airport for not only the terrain but also for the buildings. So you do actually get seasonal variation in the buildings, which is something I'm kind of curious about and think is kind of cool. I couldn't actually find any images to actually show the seasonal variations of the buildings, so I'm really intrigued. For anybody who does pick this one up, please let me know and send them through and let me know what seasonal variations you get for the buildings, as I am truly fascinated and excited to see what they do. But anyway, so yes, if you are wanting to pick this one up, this one is available from a sim market coming in at just over 20, about 21, 22 US dollars, available now from sim market. Finally, and rounding out the simulation release news this week for, well, it's kind of a release, it's kind of not a release. It's you can part with your money before it's available. Right, so the guys over at DCS, Eagle Dynamics and DCS, have been taunting us with the release of the new operating theatre of the Persian Gulf. They've been taunting us with that for probably about, I think it's been about 2 years by now. It's at least over a year. It's comprising over 200,000 square kilometers of highly detailed maps, including primarily the Straits of Hormuz. Fully designed to take full advantage of DCS World 2.5's graphical updates and texture sets. 13 air bases have been included, including the air bases in Iran, the Emirates, and Oman, including all the correctly modeled navigational landing aids, including TACAN, VASI lights, approach lights, VOR, and ILS is all included. You also get a series of very highly detailed cities as well, including Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Bandar Abbas, with all their unique buildings have also been included as well. Now, having been to 2 of those cities, I am actually really intrigued to get this and actually get my hands on it and see what it's like, because I have actually been to some of those cities. Whole heap of a few sort of things for this one, as well as new Iranian liveries for many of the stock aircraft. AI aircraft are included as well. Now, as I said, this is a pre-purchase, so this is not available as yet. We don't have a confirmed release date or time at this stage, but if you are wanting to pick it up early, you can pick it up. It is currently on a $10 discount, so bringing it down to 40 US dollars from the normal 50 US dollars. Available now from the DCS World Store. Sorry, correction to what I just said before. We do have an estimated release date of end of May 2018, so approximately about 6 to 8 weeks away. So just so you are aware, if you want to get it off. But as I said, if you do want to pick it up early and get guarantee day one access to it at a slightly cheaper price, this would be your chance to pick this up. Available now from DCS World, from digitalkilowattsimulator.com. Alrighty folks, that does round out the simulation release news for this week. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget, as always, to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying these videos and want to see more. And of course, as always, you can catch up with me and all the things I'm up to between videos by finding me on Facebook and on Twitter. Just search NovaWing24. Alright folks, thanks very much for joining me. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.